thank you so much for coming to your love reading. This love reading is actually a bi-weekly love reading, and I'm just doing bi-weeklies for the month of July, so I just want to throw that out there. So this reading is for July 15th through July 31st. It should resonate for Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Those of you that are cross-watching, welcome, welcome. This can be your situation or your partner's. It kind of just depends. Also, too, if you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to receive alerts for when I post my readings. Also, too, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you always can do so by checking out my website, aaftarot.com. Oh, also, too, Pink Pineapple Tarot and I, her name is Vicky. If you haven't actually checked her out, she's phenomenal. The link to her channel will be in the description below, but her and I are actually starting a business channel. So it's going to be tarot, but in the business sense, so career and finances and those type of things, because there's a lot of very, very successful, high profile people that do have spiritual advisors that they ask when they're looking for certain business moves and that type of thing. So I'm pretty stoked about that, because that's kind of like my weird niche is business, and that's what I do for my day job. So anyways, with that being said, please feel free to check it out. I'm going to try to put the link in the description, but if not, you guys can look it up. It's Trust But Verify Tarot, and that is going to be with both Vicky and myself. Okay, so with that being said, let's just go ahead and hop right into your reading. All right, Aries, Aries, Aries. All the Aries. Okay, who's Aries currently dealing with romantically? 15th through the 31st. 15th through the 31st. Aries dealing with romantically, 15th through the 31st. Okay. Four of Wands, possibly dealing with somebody that has a Venus in Aries. Oh, I want to throw this out there just because, remember, energy is always revolving and energy is always changing. So because we're in a time period right now where the planets are all, a lot of them are in retrograde, one particular like Mercury, just be careful with your communication, because shit's going to come off totally wrong and just off the hook. So just be very conscious like about your comments, because more than likely people are not going to be, you know, taking it the right way. So I just want to throw that out there for you guys, only because I love you, and you know, I already know how it goes, right? All right. How does Aries feel about this person romantically? How does Aries feel about this person romantically? Okay, you have the Strength card here. What is the current situation or issue with these two romantically? 15th through the 31st. Okay, 9 of Wands. Interesting. Aries, you can also be dealing with a Leo or a Sag. What is the current block or external influence for these two romantically? Aries. Okay, the 10 of Cups, that's Pisces or Mars in Pisces. I don't know if that's necessarily a block, but we can figure out what the hell's going on. And what's the best potential outcome here? The 15th through the 31st of July. 15th through the 31st of July for Aries. Ew, Aries, yes. Okay, all of you guys that are like in the comments, just type like, yes. Like, I don't know. I mean, can I come in? Hello. First of all, he looks like Big Daddy Smurf that's all grown up and hot and sexy. And he has lovely ass tattoos all over his body. And I don't know, man. He has a flower in his hand. Like, I'm here for that. Can I come in? Okay, sorry. Sorry, I'm getting a little excited. I don't know. Anyways, oh, something else I want to say to you. Sorry, ADD like a mother, you know what, today. Okay, so bear with me. This is what happens when my planet Mercury goes retrograde. I'm all over the goddamn place. Anyways, Aries, I just want to say this. Mercury does go direct, I think, on the 31st. So whatever's going on here, just know it's only a couple more weeks of the fuckery, and then we're good, okay? First things first, definitely Saturn in Leo, or possibly a Cancer, Cancer Moon, Cancer Rising, Cancer Venus, or you may also be dealing with another Aries, possibly. You also can be dealing with a Taurus or a Leo. I think I already said that. I feel like, you know, there has been some turmoil, some back and forth fighting, something that's been going on where, you know, it's like you guys are just at odds with one another. You are not communicating in the same fashion, and it's like you both want forward movement, except there's not a lot that's being like expressed. It's like it's being shown in the wrong way. And the reason I'm saying that is because we do have the Five of Wands here, which is Saturn in Leo. So just think about that. It's like wanting to have a level of structure, wanting to have a level of discipline, but in a way where it's like maybe a little bit aggressive, maybe like going out there and just trying to take control of the situation so that everything can kind of return to like that loving place. However, I do want to say this, Aries, things are moving forward regardless, because we do have the Chariot here. So with that being said, I do want to say this. Whatever is going on right now, do not take it seriously. I've told, one of my very, very, very good friends that, you have to, this time period right now with Mercury, like just be cool, Aries. Like, I know, we're always ready to fight and I'm right there with you, okay? But now's the time just to be cool and watch what goes on and even just be quiet, okay? Or, if you want to reach out in a feisty way, like take a couple of minutes, take a day, and then respond, okay? With that being said, your partner may be in quality control, an auditor. He maybe do something with networking, software, some type of transformation. And I'm saying that because we do have the Chariot here. Transportation can be anything from bus, truck, plane, train, I don't know, UFO, since we're all right in Area 51, and kind of going that route. So just throwing some stuff out there while I have you guys. I definitely feel like your partner is somebody that is nurturing. They're emotional. They're very compassionate. They may be clingy at times because they are a homebody at nature, and they are somewhat domestic, right? And this person does have a strong root to family, okay? There is something very much there when it comes to family. Family is very, very important for your partner. So I just want to throw that out there before I get started. All right, Four of Wands. So when you have a Venus in Aries, something that's kind of interesting is it's like, I want what I want now, right? It's like, really wanting everything to come together, and there's a lot of sparks that are flying. So I feel like you and your partner, because this is your partner, I feel like getting together and having that one-on-one time is very, very important, right? It's like how do I explain this? You want things to happen quickly, right? Because the Four of Wands is here, but it's almost like it's kind of like what happens once the Four of Wands comes. Like that's the thing about Venus and Aries is like we have to be careful that we don't burn out too quickly, okay? Also, too, there is a level of stability with this person because they do provide you a sense of community or a sense of I don't know, stability. I think I already said that. Security. Why is the Four of Wands here for Aries partner or person of interest? You can want to see them and lay down with them, okay? But that Four of Wands is also met with the Four of Swords, so possibly Jupiter in Libra, or you guys are dealing with the Libra. I think that if you take a look at this, it's two very dueling energies, okay? It's like they want this, however, they're acting like this. You see the difference? They want to lay down with you. They want to be freak nasty. Oh, but they're in their head. All right. Especially if your person does have Libra in their chart. This person definitely is in a period of reflection, which makes sense, right? Because right now, as things are going on, they're trying to figure out exactly what they want in life, how they want to grow, how do they make everybody happy. This person is very much in their head. I do feel like they go back and forth very like on a constant basis. And it's like they tend to be very practical when it comes to love, especially with details. However, I do want to say this to you. Your partner is very trustworthy and they are very hardworking. Okay, they're just very logical and they're self-disciplined. So maybe they may come off a bit cold or stubborn or narrow-minded in some senses. However, I do think maybe right now, Aries, you're kind of emotionally frustrated with this person. And I'm only saying that because, it's like you know, here, you know that they want this, but then they're showing you this. So for you, Aries, it's like, well, what the hell? You know, what's going on? What is their partner, thinking about? What is their partner reflecting about right now with the Four of Swords for Aries? Okay, the Princess of Cups. That's a surprise. That's a new beginning. That is a message, right? That's this. Okay, I do want to throw this out there too. Your partner may be also very immature emotionally, right? They can be a grown-ass man or a grown-ass woman, but they still cannot be mature emotionally. That's the thing that I'm realizing when it comes to dating somebody. Not everybody is mature at that same level. And I feel like this person may be a little bit emotionally immature, especially with this Princess of Cups. And I feel like, let me see, what is this? What is the message here with the Princess of Cups? Eight of Swords. Okay, you see what I'm saying? It's like this person is feeling a lot emotionally, and because they don't know how to manage it and because they don't know how to handle that, what's happening is they're going internal with this Eight of Swords. Now they're in a place where it's like they feel very isolated by their thoughts. This is also Gemini. Maybe you're dealing with a Gemini, and this is Gemini and Jupiter. So there's a lot of thoughts here based on the planet Jupiter, which is expansion, it's growth, it's how are we doing things. But instead of taking a level of action here, Aries, like you guys are like, well, if you want it, then fucking do it, right? But instead of that happening, what's going on here is that it's internalized. So on the outside looking in, this person isn't doing shit, but on the inside, this person is a hot ass mess. One more time, what are they trapped in their head about? What are they trapped in their mind about? I've been here multiple times as a Gemini, and this is a tough place to be. I do want to say that. It's like you're manifesting, but sometimes you're manifesting the wrong things because their mind is getting away from them. That just shot out. Okay, and that's the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like your partner, I'm going to be honest, I feel like they're worried if they're enough for you. I feel like they're worried, you know, am I financially enough? Do I have the stability? You know, am I efficient enough? And I feel like this person is really trying to stand on their own 2 feet prior, you know, to really getting into some type of solid commitment. And I also feel like they want to have something to contribute to you. They want to come off like, hey, I have what I need. You know what I mean? They want to show you that they have this Nine of Pentacles, that there is, you know, a lot of wealth and abundance that does come with them. And this is Venus in Virgo, so I just want to throw that out there. Your person also too, let's take away, maybe they are well off, maybe they don't have that problem, but with the Venus in Virgo, this person is definitely looking at a situation from not an emotional standpoint. They're looking at it from a very logical base, and they're cutting out the fat, right? They're just like, okay, this is how they feel, this is how I feel, this is what they have, this is what I have, how do we come together and how do we make this work? Okay, let me pull another card. Also, too, it's like this person wants results. I'm going to be honest. And they're very hard on themselves when they don't have the results with you that they want. It's like they second guess everything and their mind is constantly spinning and it's constantly like on overdrive. One card here for Aries person of interest. Six of Swords. Okay. You know, I think that you and this person may be having a very deep conversation, a very honest conversation. This is Mercury in Aquarius. This is having a conversation that changes the direction of your relationship. It's having a conversation that's very real. It's brash. It's not tailored. It's not, you know, polished. It's expressing yourself exactly what you're thinking, what's on your mind, and standing to that. And what happens here is, one, there's a level of friendship that builds because there is some type of vulnerability here, but also there is a level of unpredictability as well, right? And that's what forces that change, especially with that six. And I do want to say this really quick. At the bottom of the deck, we had the Five of Wands, right? Well, when you have the Five of Wands and then you have the Six of Swords, that's moving away from that level of aggression, right? That's moving away from any challenges or conflicts that you had, and you're talking it out, right? It's it's a transition. You guys are in a transitional place where you are being very honest, and it is a level of forward movement. And it's returning to a place of peace and harmony and also rebalance. And as you guys can see, you have 9, 9. So 9s are big right now, results, and you're being pushed in an inevitable direction, okay? Oh, and as I said that, look what the hell just shot out, the Fool. Pisces or Aquarius. So I feel like this conversation that you guys are going to have together during this time period, it's going to be a new start for you where you're just kind of going with the flow. There's not much that's holding you back. You're not doing it for your own gain. It's like, and here's what's crazy. The Emperor, which is Aries, right? The only one that the Emperor listens to is the Fool. And let me tell you why. Because the Fool doesn't give a shit what the outcome is. The Fool is just doing whatever he thinks is best. And that's why the Emperor respects the Fool. Because he or she does not have an outcome, you know, in mind when it comes to, you know, they're just doing the right thing. And I feel like for the both of you guys, like what direction is the Fool going with the Six of Swords? To strength. Isn't that ironic? Because that's how you feel about this person. I feel like you guys are more concentrated, honestly, on really being together and making things work and seeing where things progress. It's very interesting in that sense where it's like, you know, I do feel like too, there's probably a level of sex that comes with it because you know, Leos are very sexual, right? But they're also very giving as well. I feel like you and this person are now giving to each other equally, okay? And I feel like a lot of the secrecy is going to be cut out. I'm going to be honest. I really do feel like that. I feel like it's no longer going to happen because you guys are having this Six of Swords moment. Now we have strength here for how you feel about them. So, you know, I think right now, Aries, you are still have your guard up. I think it's almost like you're challenging them. Like you come into my den, like you step in, right? It's like, but it's funny because you're still entertaining them. And if Aries doesn't fuck with you, then they don't fuck with you. They don't talk to you. They cut it off. It's done. It's a wrap. They say their goodbyes, deuces, kick rocks, see you later, right? But for whatever reason, Aries, like this is something I feel like you've invested in and you know it's worth fighting for. Why is strength here for how Aries feels about their person of interest? With the Queen of Pentacles, okay? Cancer or Capricorn. You know, I think that you feel like this is worth really, really, you know, fighting for because there is a large payout at the end. This is somebody I feel like, and this can be you also fighting for your relationship. There's a level of security that does come with this person. I do want to say that. There's definitely a level of abundance, you know, that you get with being with this person, as well as a level of nurturing. It's crazy. It's like when everything is good, it's good. And I just want to say this, Aries, because you are the Emperor, that is a highly masculine sign. It is a very dominant sign. So those of you women that are dealing with men, your man may be coming up as the Queen of Pentacles. But here's the thing. It's just because it's not to throw any shade towards them, right? But it's just that their energy is a little bit more feminine. They're more cautious, right? They're more passive. They're more receptive. You know, they're more refined when it comes to expressing their emotions versus you guys that are very expressive, you know, active and outgoing. Okay, so just kind of keep that in mind when you're watching this. Okay, one more card for how Aries feels about their person of interest romantically, please. Definitely feel like you're in your head right now, sleepless nights, struggling. And as I said that, the Hangman pops up. Again, Pisces or Aquarius energy. I just, you know, honestly, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I feel like you're very stuck right now because it's like you want to work together as a team with this person. You want to be a unit. You want to have that level of union. However, you feel like things are stuck. It's like you are stuck waiting for this person. And you may even feel like, you know, you're out here on display and they're not even paying attention. It also can be, too, Aries, the fact that it's like, what else do you want from me? Like, or you're literally just waiting to see this person. What does Aries feel like what are they waiting for? The Prince of Wands. Okay, Sag or Gemini. You guys can be waiting for this person to take a level of action, to have a level of motion, to show you a level of passion. And it can be the fact that you're waiting to literally, be with them physically, have that physical encounter. That definitely can be something that's coming in here, especially with this Prince of Wands. It's like seeking or like exploring, but in a very physical way. And it's also seeing, okay, challenging a situation. If, the situation is growing between you, maybe it's a little bit immature right now, but you're actively taking, you want this person to actively take control to see you, to travel to you, to talk to you, to express to you, why they left you out or why they cut you out or why they've done the things that they've done. What is Aries like about this person? Two of Cups, Cancer, Venus. Because this person, you love them. You genuinely love them. They genuinely fill you up emotionally. Even if they're immature emotionally, part of you feels like you can fix that. Part of you is like, it's fine. Like, I have it, right? There's enough passion here between the two of you. And because, the Two of Cups is here, this is a soulmate connection. It's like you guys are friends, but then you're also lovers. And there's something very genuine when the two of you do get together. It's very beautiful. There is a duality with love, and it's crazy. It's very, very beautiful. And I do feel like you feel safe with this person. Knight of Cups, possibly a Pisces. Some of you may be Pisces, Aries cusps, maybe. I don't know. And I think that for a while, I think that somebody is playing very like, oh, me? Oh, you're offering me something? Oh, wow. Ooh, you know what I mean? Like somebody's trying to play it cool here, especially with the Knight of Cups. It's like, somebody here is making a romantic gesture. And maybe that's what you like about your partner, is that they do make romantic gestures all the time. Or maybe you feel like you want them to make more romantic gestures. I mean, it could be a multitude of things. But I do feel like there is a lot of romance here between the two of you. What is Aries not like about their person of interest? What is Aries not like about? Okay. Page of Wands. Sometimes this person is superficial. Sometimes this person plays games. They may seem like they're enthusiastic, but, and everything is going right. And then all of a sudden they bust a left and you're like, what the hell just happened? You know what I mean? I think that that's challenging. And I do think that it has to do with this person being, immature emotionally, or possibly having that problem where they're not exactly sure how to express, or maybe their love language is different than yours. But I do strongly feel like with the Page of Wands here, it's like you don't like that at times they're superficial. You feel like it's a very superficial thing. It's like, okay, now what? And I also think that they play games. I'm going to be honest. The situation is the Nine of Wands. So obviously, there is a little bit of resilience here with this Nine of Wands. And it's kind of interesting because one person is walking away while the other one's holding on. But I do feel like it's a lack of attention, right? Like, think about it. It's like they're buying for this person's attention. And with this is Moon in Sagittarius, it's like wanting to be free, but then also, when there is a level of change, not necessarily knowing how to deal with it. Okay? It's like, well, wait, I'm not ready for the change. Oh, I thought I was ready, but maybe I'm not. And as I said that, look, damn. See, that's what's crazy about tarot, and I'm going to say this really quick, is like, when you're saying things or you're an intuitive reader, the cards fall out because you already know what the hell you're going to say. What's changing? What's changing here? What's changing here? Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? What's changing here? The Three of Cups. How you communicate romantically. That is Mercury and Cancer. That is how you communicate, how you hang out with one another, seeing one another, a reunion, you know, a friendship. Your friendship is changing. What is, let me ask here, what is Aries person of interest? What is their perception on the change that's happening? What is their perception on the change that's happening here? Ace of Cups, okay? They're welcoming the change. They want the change, even if they're not necessarily expressing it to you. They may be holding back, right? Because we have the Nine of Wands here. They still are openly ready for it. There is a large potential here that they feel like that can blossom into something beautiful. How does Aries feel about this change? How does Aries? Oh, the World. There's a level of gratification here. It's like things had to get a little bit rough before they got better, right? This change, you know, the World card. So that can be Capricorn. That can be Capricorn, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus, or Aquarius. But the one thing I do want to say here with the World card is it's a level of order. And I think Aquarius, that's why you like the fact that things are changing, because I think you feel like you have more control over the situation, because now there's a structure, there's like a structure level that's put into place with you and this partner. What's the structure? What is now, you know, written out, or what is now understood here with the World card? One more time. One more time, hold on. What's now understood here with the World card? What's now understood? The Empress. Libra, Taurus, this could be Cancer also. So rising, Venus, moon, or it also can be sun as well. I think that you have an understanding, like let's say you're not in a place where, you know, you're pregnant or whatever, but this is an understanding where you and this person are going to grow together, right? The Empress is somebody that allows things to happen. She's somebody that allows things to grow. So I feel like right now your understanding, especially with that World card, Aries, is the fact that things are expanding, things are growing. There is teamwork finally. There is a family that's forming between the two of you. Now, for some of you, Aries, you're being told that somebody's getting pregnant. With the World card and the Empress, somebody's getting pregnant. Maybe you're already pregnant, or somebody's going to try to get you pregnant, Aries. It's like, oh, okay, they were doing this so that this happened, so that this transpires, okay? I do want to say that. And I do think that, you know, this person, somebody is hiding the fact that this is a routine. It's like this is an emotional thing that happens with you guys. This is a cycle, except this cycle is now changing. It's no longer being stuck or suspended. That's the best word. And it's no longer being blocked. So for your block, you have the Ten of Cups. How does Aries feel about this Ten of Cups? How does Aries feel about the Ten of Cups? Okay, Aries has the Five of Pentacles. Hold on a second. How does Aries' partner feel about this? How does Aries' partner feel about this? How do they feel about the Ten of Cups? Justice. So, somebody may have another family that they need to leave the situation. Maybe somebody's in a situation where, you know, they were trying to be very optimistic about. It can be a situation with multiple people, because if you take a look here, there's, you know, multiple women with one man and a bunch of different kids. This may be a situation where somebody stayed in, and maybe it was you, Aries, or it can also be your partner, where this person stayed for the sake of the family. However, I do feel strongly that this person is now leaving that situation behind, okay? And it may be you, Aries, that has those dual things. And I'm saying that they're leaving the situation behind because the Five of Pentacles is Mercury and Taurus. It's having a level of communication on the fact that something's no longer working and moving on from it. I do want to say this. I do feel strongly that this person has stayed in this situation because they were trying to do the right thing, and because, you know, it was structured around relationships, right? And now this person is seeing that with this Ten of Cups, it's difficult, and they're not receiving something. So there's no way out. So they have to leave that situation in order to, you know, make the other person happy. I do want to say that. I also think it's the need to make a decision that is a lasting one, and it's the right one. And how your partner feels about it is they feel like that's right. That's the right thing to do. It's time to lay to bed whatever issues are coming about and ones that aren't, and to do the right thing, weighing out your heart and your head. How does Aries feel once they leave this situation? Once they leave that situation behind, how will Aries feel? Like the Star. Like there is a level of hope. Hold on, that's Aquarius. What are they hoping for? The Emperor. Okay, they're hoping that they made the right decision, especially with you. And you may be dealing with another Aries. So I just want to throw that out there. But it's like they're hoping that whatever they're doing, whatever they're sacrificing, the challenges, whatever they're really willing to give up in order to be with this person, that it's the right decision. It's best for everybody. And I think Aries too, somebody's going to feel much lighter because they're no longer sneaking around. And I think that makes them feel better. What is the relationship with the Ten of Cups? Seven of Wands, okay? Like I said, there's clarity that's needed in this situation with that Ten of Cups. However, like sometimes I see the Ten of Cups and I feel like it's an illusion. I feel like it's a projection. It's what people want to see, right? It's Pisces. I love Pisces, so don't take this wrong. But sometimes it's a dream state or it is a illusion. And it is difficulties, right? It is a prison. It's like being stuck trying to project this happy family, happy life, when in reality, somebody really feels the Five of Pentacles. They really feel like they're lacking, or like there is a lack of love, but they're over projecting, right? And now with the Seven of Wands, it's like, no, I'm going to do what's right for me and what's best for me, and I'm going to move in that fashion. One more time. Sorry, I wasn't thinking of anything. How will this make Aries partner feel about this? How will this make Aries partner feel about this? Okay, Three of Cups reversed. That third party situation is no longer, it's not a motherfucking factor anymore. And also too, with the Wheel of Fortune here, what's changing, it can be the third party situation that is changing, that is getting cut out. Yep, and as I'm saying that, now you have the Ten of Pentacles. You see what I'm saying? It's like the Ten of Cups, fuck the Ten of Cups. I'll take the Ten of Pentacles any day, because this is something that's very solid. That's something that you can put your hands on. That's something that is solidified, right? The Ten of Cups, that's just a projection. How does this make Aries feel? How does this make Aries feel? Woo! Five of Wands reversed. You're no longer on the outside or on the inside looking out, but now you're on the inside in. Okay, that made no goddamn sense. Just understand that it's no longer a struggle for you. It's no longer something where you had to take action. It's like you're returning to this Four of Wands over here, right? There's no more conflict. There's no more challenges. You're now going to a place where you really do feel like you are at home. And it's fair. Justice. There's Libra. Okay. So the outcome is the King of Pentacles, which is beautiful, like I already said earlier. And remember, we have the Queen of Pentacles over here, so we have the King of Pentacles here. So that is a perfect pairing, right? Also, too, I do want to say this. If you want to know more about this, as well as how does your partner feel about you romantically, what are their intentions, what are they hiding, what are their next actions, advice, and then the outcome card, please feel free to follow me over to Vimeo. The link will be in the comment section below. And with that being said, Aries, I love you, and I will talk to you guys in August. Peace.